The sound of the final buzzer means it's hangover time. So grab a drink and join your host, Alphonse Sidney, for a Miami Heat Beat post-game show.
What the fuck was that? Seriously, guys, what in the entire fuck was that? I'm not supposed to curse within the first 5 minutes. What the freak was that? What in the entire freak was that? Anyway, the Heat lose by 20 points to the 2-9 Detroit Pistons, who have been one of the worst defensive teams in the league. Their starting lineup can't score for shit. Somehow they beasted our starting lineup. All in all, a complete and utter shit show. Let's pull back, Brass, show the rest of our esteemed panel tonight. We got an assorted cast of characters. Brass, you got some funny stuff for us tonight because holy shit, this game was there's nothing funny about this game. There's nothing enjoyable about it except for the KZ minutes. But you got anything for us?
Not a lot. I was feeling as inspired as the Heat tonight. I'm throwing out garbage, but we'll still have some fun. So stick around and drink with us. We're
gonna have fun. We're gonna keep this shit loose because honestly, otherwise, I'm gonna cry on air, and that's not gonna be cool. Let's go around the horn. Brass, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, Gianni said specifically before the game that he doesn't want me drinking tonight because he can't help edit and stuff at the end of the night, which.
Oh God, no!
I think
please, this thing has to go up on our podcast stream.
I mean, last time he had to help me edit, or a couple times ago because I had like 3/4 of a bottle of rum. But like tonight, I see you're all supporting me. I appreciate the names.
Let Brass drink.
Hashtag free Brass drink. So I made a Negroni. I haven't made a cocktail in a while. I've been trying to drink kind of clean, but fuck it. So tonight I made like 3 Negronis and put it in a giant glass here. So I'm good to go.
Let's go. Franky, what are you drinking tonight?
I got some Captain and Coke, and then I just got this bottle of Terramana tequila for the shots.
That's the rock shit.
Yep. Trying it out. My buddy recommended it.
All right. Moose, what are you drinking tonight? Here you go, this monkey ass shit.
How we doing, baby? And we are back on brand. Monkey Shoulder right here. Fantastic whiskey. Pick it up at your local Toto Wine. And just for the people so they can see how smooth it is, you're going to get these for free, all right? Drip, drop.
There you go. Bang, bang. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be quite the show.
Let's go.
Siobhan,
no pots and pans tonight, Moose? No pots and pans?
Nah, Drip Drop didn't play tonight, right. So maybe if we get enough subs later, but we'll let Alf discuss tonight's game.
By the way, Brass, there's already a someone said your drink sounds racist, and 2 days before Martin Luther King Day.
Hey, no, don't do that to me.
No. Wait, my drink or Alex's drink?
Al Moose's drink.
Oh, touche.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yours sounds.
I know. Mine is a Negroni. A Negroni.
Negroni and a monkey shoulder. Siobhan, let's save the show. What are you drinking tonight? What non-racist drink are you having tonight?
Oh, I have a monkey shoulder story. Okay, I have
Hey now.
Some Robert Mondavi, Sauvignon Blanc, and some what's here? Oh, Woodford Reserve double oat.
Double fisted Siobhan. I'm like, Siobhan's actually kind of my idol.
Stop it.
Right after Tiffany Meeks. And Tiffany Meeks, what are you drinking tonight?
Oh, I got a Cosmo for you tonight.
Okay. All right. Fancy. Well, somebody in the chat has already started playing the Drip Drop drinking game, named after our beloved Moose. His nickname for Drip Drop.
We missed him tonight.
What are you drinking?
This is actually 1800 tequila.
Let's go.
Okay.
Cheers, y'all.
So, and I'm drinking vodka and Sprite otherwise.
There was no unity in that toast. That was terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like what? Look at that. A reflection.
All right. Well, yeah, like the game. We were the Heat defense tonight. So to explain the Drip Drop drinking game for all you people joining us on Twitch that don't necessarily follow us on Twitter, the game tonight is for every I'm actually changing this up. For every tier 1 sub we get, we're taking 2 shots. And for every $200 bit donation, we're taking 1 shot. So you guys are in control of how fucked up we get tonight. You guys make the bid, or you do the subscription or the donation, and your Brass are going to put it on screen. And what are you going to say, Moose?
I'm going to say drip drop.
All right, let's crack this one. All right, everybody ready?
Lined up and ready to go.
Drip drop.
Drip drop.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna get through this by hook or by crook or by drunk or whatever. Y'all want kidney failure after tonight's game? Yes. Kidney failure would be welcome. So
eye failure.
Better than what we watched.
I'm just gonna next game. We're just gonna start pouring bleach in our eyes. That's gonna be the game. Frankie,
wait, here we go. Big Papa ETJ subscribed at tier 1.
Oh fuck, that's 2 shots.
Oh, 2?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 shots for subscriptions.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have these lined up.
Yo, these are like Kendrick Nunn shot attempts in 5 minutes.
All right.
Wait,
where'd Moose go? He didn't even say drip drop.
I'm trying to line these up. Drip drop.
Drip drop.
We gotta get that merch.
Oh shit! Should we stay? Okay. Alf, what do you do? Manny Heat fan subscribed to tier 1. We really should have spaced this out, man.
Can we get a drip drop shot clock?
We need so we have 3 more shots. Let's take 30 seconds at least before the I don't know how good
what have I done?
I don't know how good an idea this was.
Terrible.
Yeah, I need a shot glass.
I gotta get one too.
And Big Papa EJ gifted a tier sub to Joe Terran.
That's 5 more shots.
Wait, I'm tagging out. I'm gonna go get a glass.
I'm getting it. I need a backup glass.
All right, can I just we weren't prepared for this.
I've been promoting this shit all game. I guess it's just me. Anyway, all right. So the Heat lose by 20 tonight. Oh my god,
I'm here. You want to talk to me? Whatever. What do you want?
I think we got 7 shots.
What the fuck are we talking about? That game was garbage.
Cup and one of the subscribers buy me a shot glass.
Yeah, are you drinking? You had a cafecito cup?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Take a little cafecito every morning.
Taking shots out of a cafecito cup.
Right. It's Cuban
we have
style.
We have 7 shots lined up at this point.
J Dubs 1690 subscribed to tier 1.
I need
shit. So 9.
Now, you underestimated us, man. You underestimated our fans.
Hey, for real.
Okay. Okay, so 9. Siobhan saying let her back in.
All right.
So that's 9. Wait, did we get Darkwing Pinky's shot?
Darkwing Pinky.
He only did tier 1. That's only a tier 1. You don't get a shot for that. All right, so guys, we're up to 9 shots.
What?
We're up to 9
shots? We were gone for 30 seconds. What happened?
We've gotten a lot of subscriptions.
I told y'all this was going. Oh my gosh! Why did y'all think this wasn't going to happen?
I thought we were spreading these out
I said 30 seconds, so it's been more than 30 seconds.
No, but I thought you meant spread out Moose takes a shot, then Tiff takes a shot, then I take a shot. Now all of us together.
Now someone else just did 800, so that's 4 more shots. No, you only get 1 shot per bit donation. You can't do 800 bits in 1 shot. And okay, so let's take another shot.
What's going on? What are we doing here?
1 more shot. We're up to 9.
This is going to be awesome for the pod, by the way.
This is going to be a great podcast.
Oh my God.
I mean, who wants to talk about this game? Just drink with your friends, guys.
All right.
Ready?
This was a new
All right, you ready, Moose? Hit it.
Let's go, baby. Drip drop.
That's it. Okay.
I was gonna watch WandaVision. I don't think that's gonna happen today.
You're gonna be watching Double Vision tonight.
You should totally watch that, by the way. It's real
I already
good.
poured my fucking tequila into a pour, and I don't think I have enough.
I have it in the next glass.
Oh shit. Okay. So Frankie, if you're able to, Give me what went wrong in this game. What are the 1,000 things? Give me your I want your number one problem with this game. I'm not talking about the season as a whole because I think it's a lot to extrapolate onto the entire season.
Yeah.
But this game alone, what went wrong in your opinion?
It definitely got away from them at the half. To start the third quarter, you saw one team was hungry and one team was like waiting for somebody to make a play and staring around, looking at each other, passive. Bam was solid tonight, but you want to see him more aggressive. Goran wasn't as aggressive and as we needed him to be. A lot of Kendrick Nunn.
I said one thing. I said one thing.
Now. It's hitting now.
God, you also said one shot. We're 4 in.
All right, Tiff, what went wrong tonight? One thing, not 18 things like Frankie just did. One thing.
Well, another thing that went wrong is Primetime Scott 3 subscribed at tier 1.
Oh God.
All right, so that's 2 more. So I think we're at 10 more shots at this point. And you're asking me to do math after like 4 shots of tequila.
This should better be not like 50 cents or whatever for the subscriptions.
It's $5.
Okay, all right.
A month. It's $5 a month. Oh. Tiff, what went wrong? Top thing.
Everything.
That counts.
Everything.
It's like, what are we talking about? Like, I don't.
Are you? Give me one thing. Give me one thing that went super wrong. That you pinned the loss on.
No fight. That's it.
No fight defensively.
None.
I will say. I mean, they looked like a team. They looked like a team that didn't know how to play defense, and that's not the Miami Heat we're used to. Listen, and Tiff, me and you were both harping on it in the chat. They went to a fucking zone against the Detroit Pistons. Like,
that's when you suck.
Have some fucking pride, Miami.
Exactly.
For God's sake.
Just turnstile all night.
Siobhan, we've talked about point of attack defense for a couple for months now. You had Kendrick Nunn, Gabe Vincent, and Goran Dragic at that point of attack, and I'm not sure they attacked back all night. They just got their shit split all night. They didn't attack back. So Kendrick Nunn. Actually, let's just talk about all the point guards because I don't want to just keep harping on Kendrick because they were all fucking terrible tonight.
And that's what
the Heat's point guard situation when Jimmy Butler and Avery Bradley and Tyler Hero aren't available. What is that?
Cody.
That is our biggest issue because that leads to all these turnovers. We've had 5 games with 20 plus turnovers. That's ridiculous. Even when we start to look like we want to make a run, we can't because we can't maintain possession. We got butterfingers. We can't dribble. We're passing when dudes aren't looking. I don't know. Aside from point of attack defense, so that and a point of attack point guard period. We just
Siobhan, you know, we don't have a point guard.
We don't have a point guard. We really don't.
We call Goran a point guard.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a score first guard.
And then point guard by committee is going to get you so far with mediocre talent as the committee.
Exactly. And
you play point guard. You can do point guard by committee when your main point guard is out.
Is this the
fact that you don't have a main point guard at all and it's only point guard by committee?
All committee.
Right. And I just want to say one thing because I kept seeing online, everybody keeps saying, wait till Jimmy come back. Yo, Jimmy's knees are older than my grandma. I don't understand how they think he's going to carry the load.
Derrick Rose did it tonight. Well, I guess when your defenders are Kendrick Nunn, Goran Dragic, and Gabe Vincent, you're out of control. And Moose, we need to go to you, but before we do, we got to get in these 10 shots.
Well, also, we can add to that. Twisted Tapioca gifted a tier 1 sub to RO1119.
So we're up to 12. You better start yelling out drip drop a little sooner.
Shout out to Twisted Tapioca. They've gifted 11 subs in the channel.
Shout out to
Tapioca, good people. Make sure you
listen to Twisted Tapioca's podcast.
There you go. All right, one time. Drip drop.
Drip drop.
See, at least we can hit our shots tonight.
Yeah.
Yo, I just saw a stat on the Heat broadcast. The Pistons shot 14 of 26 from 3 in the second half.
Yeah, listen. The teams are going to keep doing that to us when they get 20 more possessions than we do because we keep turning the ball over every fucking time. The problem with the Heat offense is not that they can't hit shots except for Kelly Olynyk tonight. The problem with the Heat offense is that they don't put up enough shots. Yep. And I was about to go to Moose, but I can't. Chris Cody asked, "How do you get me to how do you fuck? I'm fucking right. How do you get me to drink tonight?
I'm feeling it.
Subs get 2 shots, and then we're canceling that already. Subs get 1 shot. We're doing this because we're up to like 12 more fucking shots.
You can't give Chris a little more pull than that, Alf. You can't show out a little bit for Chris.
Just take a shot.
Just take one.
For now,
I already got one lined up.
12 shots lined up. Chris
Cody, man. Come on.
Cody
let's get this one out of the way. Let's do it for Chris Cody. Come on.
Now I'm counting this as a shot. Chris Cody got old ESPN money. He could subscribe.
He's got straight Dan Lebatard money.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'll take some of that. Drip drop.
Cheers.
Moose.
That's pretty good.
Go ahead and talk about turnovers.
Turnovers. They happened tonight. It was a part of the game. It was rough. Back to you.
Yo, can we talk about we played so bad? Like Blake Griffin went back to like prime Blake tonight.
No, Derrick Rose went back to prime Derrick Rose.
The reason I bring up Blake though is I think Franky, you mentioned this earlier in our DMs that that Eric Reed. I don't know what
That's
Blake
what I was
Griffin.
saying. Yeah, he was calling him out.
Oh, it was Moose.
Night.
Yeah, right. It was Moose. The entire night, like I saw it happen a few times, and I'm like,
shell of himself.
Yeah, he went up and did a little move and off of Bam, somebody did a layup and made a shot, and he's like, wow, he used to do that all the time. Well, I'm like, he just did it right now against your shitty team.
Yeah, it was weird. Personal. It was personal tonight.
It's much better than Crotty complimenting anytime somebody dribbles a ball.
We call that a probe dribble.
Let me tell you, we're getting on the team, but the broadcast team is not playing their finest game so far.
Yeah, it's been
fucked up.
There was the obvious foul when Blake Griffin basically tried to take out Precious's knees. And then, and listen, I'm all for equality, but Eric Reed was like, the female ref made a great call. Like, bro, she don't need your help, bro. She don't need your help. She's fine.
He threw the word young in there.
Yeah.
And then kept trying to qualify it. Yup, that is what happened.
Yep.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
He didn't need to make an announcement.
He didn't
need to say shit. It was
trying to be an ally. Trying to be a fucking ally. Just call the fucking game, Eric.
It's called a game.
So one thing that Brass and I noticed, mostly I did, and I told Brass to clip it. There was a sponsor tonight that we're hoping is not a sponsor on Monday for Martin Luther King Day. Brass, you have that?
Like you did on that last play. Now it's time for tonight's bucket chart, brought to you by your hometown KFC. Now just as good as the chicken at KFC, Bam Adebayo, 6 out of 7 in the first half. His 18 points in that first half, his best scoring half of the season.
So
I'm not doing this shit.
I'm hoping, for God's sake, they do not make KFC a sponsor. They're going to have to take that night off because we roasted them on the post-game show.
Oh, God.
If KFC, Bam Adebayo is just as good as a chicken from KFC, let's not do that on MLK Day. Take a day off.
Or the day after that one.
Probably this whole month. And then next month too, Black History Month.
Yeah.
No KFC sponsors.
Yeah.
Let's leave them, let's hold them off to March. One bright spot. Let's talk about bright spots. All right. KZ Okpala. I mean, did he hit every one of his threes tonight?
4 for 4.
4 for 4, man.
Didn't touch the rim.
We've been saying free KZ all year. Here you go. Look at him.
17 years.
Bang.
He looked worlds better tonight.
He did. He looked so much more confident. Like his positioning on the floor. He
knew he was gonna play. Like at the end of the day, he knew he was gonna play.
Alfie did the Chappelle show. Make a wish one.
But you know what? That is Moose. You have a good point. When you're not afraid of getting pulled every 2 minutes. Like you get to play with a little bit more confidence, and you saw that from KZ tonight. Somehow, I think Kendrick Nunn still got more minutes than him.
Right.
I don't get it. I don't know what the fascination with Kendrick Nunn is. Maybe you just feel like eventually he's going to come out of this funk. He led the team with a -1 tonight, which makes you realize that single game plus minus is pretty much trash. Kendrick Nunn played 27 minutes tonight, and KZ Akpala played 24.
Hey, not to interrupt. Chris Cody subscribed at tier 1.
Let's go, Moose.
Put his money where his mouth is.
Chris Cody, thank you very much. I'm gonna hit you with the drip drop.
Fuck. Holy shit.
Ugh.
Okay. All right. I think I'm feeling worse than Solana did the other night.
Impossible.
He was drinking chlamydia, okay? I don't think
this was a good idea.
This was not a good idea.
It was never a good idea.
I was trying to say it in the chat. The power of the drip drop game. It's deadly. People abuse it.
Tiff, I think we have like 14 shots left. I think we need to go around. Siobhan, we're gonna
one at a time.
Finally.
It's so Franky, I'm getting with fucking names mixed up. Jesus. Moose, you're in charge now. When you say drip drop, I'm calling somebody out, and we're going clockwise.
I love it. We're
starting with Franky.
The original rule book.
You got like 14 fucking shots to go off of. So
okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit you with a drip drop.
Go ahead, Franky. All right, Franky takes a shot.
I'll be dropping them in throughout.
There you go, drip dropping, if you will.
Yeah, I'll be drip dropping them. Who's next?
Siobhan, are you worried about this team making the playoffs?
You want a short answer? Because I don't know if there's a short answer.
I know. We got like another 25 minutes to fill.
I don't know. So who's in front of us? I don't know. I don't want to be. If we don't make a move, then yeah, I am, truthfully. Something just has to give. Tiff and I were talking. She's made a comment. Like, we just got to get some new blood, some new morale, just a different spirit about the team. So I don't know. I am worried. I don't know about maybe not making the playoffs, but I think, okay, so we make the playoffs with a depleted everything and then first round exit. Like, I don't know if that is even worth it.
Yeah, I know that this season is really fucked up and it's way off. It's like it's hard. Like we come on here after every game and we have to couch all of our analysis with this is a weird season, right? We have not seen this team play together for 2 consecutive games, right? This lineup has been all over the place. When it was the Jimmy, Hero, Kelly, Bam, and who am I forgetting? Duncan lineup. They looked good. With Goran off the bench, they had that second unit was putting was giving work to other second units, and they looked cohesive. But the fact of the matter is, because of COVID protocols, you're not going to see that much this season, Tiff. Like it's not like what we're seeing in the first 11 games. It's magically going to get fixed in another month.
Right.
No, it's not, because this is this NBA season. Right?
Right.
Vane Hype gifted a tier 1 sub to Kendrick Nunn. They've given 3 gift subs in the channel. So thanks to Vane Hype. So we got to up our account there.
Well, I'm going to have to hit you with a drip drop.
Go ahead, Tiff. It's your turn. Bottoms up.
To the Dark Knight.
All right, Moose. I said on the last stream that I don't believe that the asking price for James Harden, I believe in any other season, I would have thought about it and probably would have done it. In this season, I feel like it's too high. Basically, the reports came out, and I don't know if you want to believe them or not, that the asking price for Beal is basically the same asking price. Do you do something like that for Beal, or do you make a less of a risky move for a guy like Victor Oladipo? And we're talking about in the frame of this season and going forward.
Okay, so for me, I look at those as like two separate situations. So I'll go Victor Oladipo first. If you can get Victor Oladipo, and especially with PJ Tucker, which maybe at a later date, but if you can package that and get that back, I think that solves so many of our issues. Especially, I think our biggest issue, and we've talked about it before, is when Jay Crowder left, now we can't defend up, defend down. So I think PJ Tucker will solve that. Victor Oladipo, he's not my favorite player, but is he an upgrade? Absolutely. Do I go all in for them? I don't know, because I feel pretty confident that I can get Victor Oladipo in the offseason. Mm-hmm. Where I do go all in is Beal. And I didn't feel that way about Harden. Maybe some of that is just personally, I've never been a Harden guy. I can understand that he is an all-NBA player. He's a game changer. He's just not for me personally. Beal, yes. Beal, you're getting him in his prime. That was always kind of my thing with Harden. I felt like Harden, you're only going to get like 2 or 3 good years out of him. Beal, you get him here, I'm comfortable for the next 8-9 years. And I don't want to say, yes, I would do it. We all know I'm not going to put that out there, but would I give up the farm? Yes.
Wait, well, who would you trade? You might trade who?
I would trade Drip Drop.
It's your turn. Go ahead.
And I would too. It would hurt, but I would.
Franky, do the Heat need to make a move, or do you just wait? In this season, the way that the season's going, do you make that big splashy move, or do you kind of just wait for you let this bum ass season ride out and figure out what you can do this offseason? Yes, this is a bum ass season. This shit needs an asterisk on it. I don't give a fuck what happens unless the Heat win the championship.
Well, I don't think Beal is a realistic option this season, because everything we've heard. Oh God, this tequila. Everything we've heard about Beal is like it's going to take another year at the earliest before he becomes available. So unless it's like a Beal, it's probably going to be like minor upgrades, which is why I really like the potential of looking for a Oladipo Tucker package, because that's two-way guys that you can add to your rotation. And the Heat, as it currently stands, have pretty much 3 two-way guys, and 2 of them are out right now. So I don't really think this core as it is can really do anything, especially when you're missing Butler so much. So that adding two-way guys like that, like Depot and Tucker, can really help the defense. And they're good enough offensively. Tucker's elite at the corners. Oladipo can play make and score. And he's wanted to be in Miami so long that I think he'll be excited. He'll bring that energy and be excited to be here.
I think that's a great point. Drip Drop.
Siobhan.
Speaking of Drip Drop, Gil014 subscribed with Prime.
God, where are we at right now?
Oh, so that's a prime Drip Drop. Give me 2. Give me 2. I told y'all. It's a great power to have.
Prime Drip Drop is free. Prime Drip Drop is free. So look.
Alf, does Brass take the next shot?
Brass takes the next shot.
Yeah.
And then me. No. Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, wait, no. Moose didn't say it, so you got to do another one.
Drip
and that's
drop.
Not a shot.
We have like 22 drip drops to go. That's another one, by the way. So
you got okay.
He said it. Drink it.
He said it. Drip drop. Swallow it.
I'm not fucking paying attention.
Our producer isn't paying attention. Great.
Prime isn't free, but subscriptions through Prime are free. So, but we're still drinking. We're still doing shots for Prime subscriptions. When I look at it, I see a lot of people talking about Beal. Whatever package they want for Beal, I do give up Hero and Robinson. But you know what? Beal has to be available first. Depot is a guy who wants to be here desperately. if there is a trade to be made, I guess it can't be made till March 4th or something. I think a lot of it would have to do with how the Heat look on March 4th. But if there's a package to be made for Depot and Tucker, and you can keep either Hero or Robinson, I think you make that trade all day long, right? You give up some picks, you give up whatever you have to do. I heard like Tucker's they're giving up for 3 second-round picks. I do that shit all day. Like, I mean, come on, let's be serious. But
that's what we paid for KZ. Think about that.
Exactly. Right. And you know, and we all agree.
Every penny.
Oh yeah.
Every penny. I think KZ is worth all those second round picks after what we saw tonight. So I mean,
I think there are certain players.
Shit!
Drip dropping. Yeah.
Wait, are we all doing it?
It's my turn.
Oh, Alf, go Alf.
It was me. I just drank it. I just drank it out.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Wait, no.
My life.
Who's it on?
Nice job.
Who's it on?
Alf is next.
Okay, because the drip drop. So
there you go. I get yours.
I already have it set up. So
I think that there are players on this team. Correct me if I'm wrong. That can't be traded until March, right? Is Myers one of those?
He's already traded.
He's Myers is available for some reason. I thought he wasn't available. Yeah,
he's already gone. He's not even. He's
he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, on the bench for sure.
He's out of there.
He has COD PTSD.
Wow, that is super inside. Nobody got that.
That's why he stands. I should have said that.
Say it on Monday.
Too many shots.
Rob Ryan's like, how does it feel, man?
Rob Ryan.
That's that carpal tunnel syndrome.
Too many flashbangs. Too many flashbangs.
Real quick, Schmiedman Schmolnick coming in with some info for us. Myers cannot be traded until February 25th.
That's why. Okay, it wasn't March. It was And there is absolutely no way in hell that we signed Myers the contract we did without the intention of moving him. So I understand everyone wanted to be on, a lot of people wanted to be on the Harden thing, and after seeing what he did tonight, and motherfucker, how did he go from fat suit to slimmed out?
It was layered.
What happened there?
It was layered.
It's called the Santa Claus.
No, it's layered.
It's when you get out of a toxic relationship, bro.
But that was intentional, right? He had to have been doing that intentional.
Siobhan, tell him how you wear your layers underneath.
You're gonna have your underskin, and then there's another skin or under that skin or above that skin.
It's layered.
Your Under Armour, all the little.
He was wearing whatever the fucking opposite of Spanx was.
Like a flank jacket.
He looked pregnant.
Yeah,
and I'm fat. I can fat shame.
But that's honestly. But I'm gonna start using that excuse now. I'm not fat. It's my fucking underskin.
Trade me to a team I want to be on.
You can be disappointed we didn't get him, but there is no way in hell that this team doesn't make a splash at some point this season. There's no way. Yeah. I'm sorry, and I know we haven't seen this team in its full capacity for a while.
They need two for morale. They have two for morale.
But is it panic time? 11 games in, 3 games under 500. Two of the games you played shorthanded as shit with COVID protocols. You didn't have 2 of your top 4 guys tonight. Are we really hitting the panic button on the season?
So that's you kind of beat me to it. I'm not ready to hit the panic button because of COVID. Had it been completely healthy and this is our record, then I'm hitting the panic button and I'm freaking out. Right.
But that just brings back an earlier point that if we were completely healthy, that means that you're relying on Jimmy and guys who shouldn't be doing as much as they are.
Right. You want Jimmy to go 35 every night? No,
that's not
true.
Okay, but that's not.
Oh wait, drip drop. Damn, he took his own shot. All right.
But that's
you need to be putting Jimmy and Goran on bubble wrap consistently.
Yeah. And you can't do that right now.
You either put them on bubble wrap or you make them
you can't blame COVID because the Dark Knight don't have defense. You can't blame COVID.
Tiff, you got to explain the Dark Knight because I don't know how many people know who you're referencing there. So you got to explain that a little bit.
If you think you know, you're racist.
I was trying to let her, get into it.
It's Kendrick Nunn.
Listen, I need a. Kendrick Nunn. I need to understand the haircut. Like, what's happened? Like, because that was a haircut as a child of Haitian immigrants I used to get in elementary school. Like the no taper, one size all the way around. Like, go off to school and be great, young man. Like, he looks like he shows up to work with a bow tie selling bean pies. Like, what is going on with the Kendrick Nunn haircut? Like, what's happening there?
Bean pie, my brother.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he looked like he guarded Malcolm X back in the 60s. Like, what's happening?
Oh, and that's what happened to Malcolm X.
Exactly. That defense. We know how that. Tiffany, did the Kendrick Nunn defense get Malcolm X killed?
Son.
God damn.
Kendrick Nunn and RJ Barrett.
You gotta take that robe up. This is like 6 layers.
I gotta get rid of this robe.
Like James Harden.
I just like how Kendrick Nunn and RJ Barrett broke the racial barriers in baseball.
All right,
back
drip
in the
drop.
50s.
All right, I got it.
That's yours. Someone said, "Nah, y'all need to chill." No, we don't. Oh my God! Someone said Malcolm X took better shots than Kendrick, and now
I
have crossed
got no
the
idea.
line. Play that KFC commercial again.
Drawing fouls like he did on that last play. Now it's time for tonight's bucket chart, brought to you by your hometown KFC. Now, just as good as the chicken at KFC, Bam Adebayo, 6 out of 7 in the first half. His 18 points in that first half, his best scoring half of the season.
Eric Reed's wife didn't tell him not to say that. Like, he's just as good as a chicken at KFC.
Why didn't Crotty say it?
Karate wrote that line.
Oh man, there you go.
Didn't even get to drip drop it in himself. Oh,
okay, drip drop. Moose took one. That's Siobhan's turn.
God.
Okay,
How many do we have left?
like 19 or some shit. It's ridiculous. Someone said Crotty is the original Colonel Sanders.
Oh, Jesus, guys. So, all right, hear me out. Eric the Great, 539, is gifting 5 Tier 1 subs to Miami Heat Beats community. He also gifted a Tier 1, so that's 5. Let's count them. Is that 5? He's gifted a Tier 1 sub to JGTHGHH. Fuck your screen name. So that's 6. A tier 1 sub to Terrence Stewart. Tier 1 sub to Schmeeth and Schmolnick. A Tier 1 sub to Elite XBL. And a Tier 1 sub to JNICHO20.
Holy shit, bro.
Okay,
we just all got to do it. We just all got to do it. Hit it up, Moose.
All right.
Is this kind of 6? We taking off 6?
Yeah.
Yes, I like that. I like that. Drip drop. I'm gonna get evicted.
Yo, this was a new bottle, man.
Yo, Frankie, if you need to tap out for health reasons,
listen.
I got 2 shots ready.
Everyone listening to the show, if you have some friends and shit on Twitter, if you have some enemies, I don't really care. But like people, I feel like people don't want to tune into this because they're like, I really don't want to hear analysis on this bullshit that I'm seeing. Can you please tell them that we are here to drink away all of the sorrow that we all feel?
Yes.
Listen, we were talking about it during the game. We don't want to watch this shit. We're just trying to get the hangover time so we can do a little bit of drip
Oh fuck!
Another 6. So that's 12.
Let's do another 6 to get him out the way.
Yeah, let's go. I'm doing the tequila again.
I finished.
This is my last one.
And I'll go back to the Woodford.
Salud, guys.
Salud. Yeah, honestly, man. Oh fuck. The most important. Struce Bob SpongePants. The most important thing about what we're trying to do with the show, we're trying to celebrate after Heat wins and drink away Heat losses. So, like, tune in. We're not going to hit you guys with a bunch of heavy basketball analysis. Like, we can do that. We do it on Miami Heat Beat. We do it in the pregame show. But Hangover Time, we are going to do some analysis. We are going to. Oh my God, we are going to break down the games. But for the most part, we're out here just trying to have a good time after these games. It's late night on a Saturday night. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us. Actually, you shouldn't be anywhere else. You should be at your fucking house because COVID's out there. Like, don't go to Wynwood. Just sit home and get fucked up with us.
Speaking of being somewhere else in the world, Weird Al subscribed to a tier 1 as well.
Fucking A. I'm out. I'm
Does
out.
that count? He's a member of. All right, fuck it. It's Drip Drop.
All right, that's 2 of them right there. Someone needs to fucking keep a running count of. I think we should have caught up.
So so that was just like 15 off.
Yeah,
we were at like 24. We're somewhere at like 12 now.
You guys want to round up? Can we do that?
You drink that monkey shoulder. That's the fucking problem.
It's delicious though. Hey, real quick, let me get this plug in real quick. Monkey shoulder. It's delicious. I'll work on the copy when I'm not drunk.
Why is your refrigerator in your living room, bro? Like, what's happening?
Wait, what? No, that's not kitchen, dog.
Where are your couch is right next to your fridge?
Yeah, man, a little studio apartment. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a picture of some shit. Let's not get into my finances, all right? It's been a rough year.
This is the Miami rent.
See what they're giving us for fucking stimulus, Alf? Like, come on.
I'm sorry. That's also a $3,000 apartment in Miami. So let me shut the fuck up.
And I work in the tourism industry, so that's been fucked this year.
Hey, Alf counting like we're playing to 11. Listen, I'm trying my best to not kill everybody here, though.
The Heat barely shot 11 shots tonight. We've shot more shots than the fucking Heat tonight.
Yes.
We just have to match the Heat's turnovers. That should be the next game. We have to take as many shots as Heat turnovers.
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
That can't be Monday.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't think we should be taking shots on Martin Luther King Day off. Please, no.
What's that? Oh no, everyone's off that day.
That's insensitive.
As a producer, it's just insensitive.
Oh no.
Oh my God, we're gonna get shut down. Oh shit. I don't have any more. I'll just take it. I'll chug my drink.
I got it.
What are you mixing that with? What else do you have there, Frankie? I forgot. It was so long ago.
I got the Captain and Coke. But I'm like halfway through this bottle already.
Yeah.
And then I don't have much Captain Morgan left. So
Yo, remember Solana giving you shit for drinking Captain and Coke when he's drinking
he's drinking chlamydia and
like chlamydia.
Oh my God, I was so mad at him.
Hey,
drinking that ketchup mayonnaise combination.
Let's start taking questions. Let's start taking questions from the audience, because if I keep talking, I'm just going to get us in more trouble. Because I just want to make more Kendrick Nunn turn of the century black people jokes.
Turn of the fucking century.
Brass, check the group DM.
The group DM. Well, listen. While I'm waiting, let's people get up, put some fucking questions. Come on, let's go.
Kendrick Nunn looks like he freed Haiti from the French. RJ Barrett looks like he played football with a leather helmet. RJ Barrett looks like Jim Brown's roommate.
Are you reading this or is this off the dome?
No, it's just off the dome.
That's good.
It sounded like you were reading it.
No. These are just things that I know I'm not supposed to say, but I'm drunk, so they're just starting to come out. But it sounds forced because I'm forcing them out because I know I'm not supposed to say. That Kendrick Nunn looks like he got shot with a water hose. I'm not supposed to say stuff like that.
Historically, he shoots people with water hoses.
Oh shit!
Oh God.
Kendrick Nunn looks like a young John Lewis.
I'm offended for John Lewis.
That part. This old slave feet.
Are we just gonna read this question in our heads and then?
Okay, we got it. Eric's the Great 539 says, "Are we justified in being concerned about this team? Are we justified in being concerned about this team after this garbage performance, or is this just an asterisk year?" That was hard to read out loud. Frankie, are we justified in being concerned?
There are definitely things that we need to be concerned about. I don't think there's – I think you do have to take into consideration that Jimmy Butler has only played 6 games. It's still very early. It's a 11-game stretch right now. You want to see, like, if this is still going on 20 games in, then you really have to be concerned. But I mean, right now it's just a really bad stretch. They're like 4-7, I think it is. And you hope that they can turn it around. But this is also a franchise that went 11-30 and then turned that around. So let's give them the benefit of the doubt and hope they can figure shit out.
Frankie sounds like he's holding back vomit.
I have not drank this much in like 3 years.
Siobhan, Nunu 18 asks, what did KZ do to make?
What's up?
You guys you're trying to get us kicked off the Twitch channel?
Why?
I have a professional pregame show that I do. You guys are like wiling out right here.
We're having a good time. We haven't said anything wrong.
Listen, man. If nobody watches 5 Reasons, it's not because of us. It's because of you, Alex Lito.
In honor of our special guest here, let's hit him with a drip drop real quick.
I don't have any liquor on me, so I'll just – that enough?
That's good enough. Nunu had a question. Where'd that go? What did KZ do to make Spo hate him, Siobhan?
I have no idea, but I wish he would get over it. Like, it's not about you anymore, Spo. You got to look out for the better of the team. What the fuck KZ did to you? It's time to put that shit in the past. Okay?
I hope whatever KZ did, none does.
I don't think Spo hates him.
Huh? I don't think he hates him either. I think they just been stashing him.
That's what he's doing. He's
but like we don't have
Kyrie.
But we don't have the time to
fight, but not playing him.
Yeah, but we don't have time for that right now.
We don't have time for that right now.
I thought
this is not the year to do like reverse psychology.
No, but with KZ, we've been firm about this from the jump. We should have been starting.
Oh, Moose said don't
I've
worry.
been concerned.
Listen, I don't remember what I said like 5 minutes ago. All right.
If we're to be concerned in the COVID year and still getting our asses handled with the other teams that are also going through a COVID year, then like I don't know. I just think that there's something that needs to be done.
Y'all think that Nunn's play is gonna like get better when Jimmy comes back?
No, Nunn has been on a steady decline for like
That's what I'm saying. That's why we know we need.
And I've tried so hard. I want so much.
Nunn is not going to get better. Goran's defense is not going to come back. Gabe Vincent is Gabe Vincent. So none of those three are enough to elevate where Jimmy can say, all right, I can hit you for 25 minutes tonight. They're not that good.
But see, no, I kind of disagree with that though. Like, I'm not saying that all these guys are going to be great or anything, but at least in the case of like a Gabe Vincent or a KZ, yeah, you got to give them minutes for them to get better. That's how
we
agree with that. We're saying as a whole,
there still needs to be a move.
You gotta have
a guard that play Gabe Vincent in the playoffs. Like they have so many like scrubs, right? Like they're all like fine players on their own, but like together you just have like this wealth of like middling players, and that like doesn't translate to playoff success.
Right.
That's a trade. Like that's a roster built for a trade.
Jack, give us your Victor Oladipo take.
Look, I mean, the fact of the matter is that Beal, by all accounts, is not available. He is the better player, but Victor Oladipo wants to be in Miami. He will be cheaper. That's the thing you said earlier, is if they can keep one of their young guys and get Victor Oladipo and maybe PJ Tucker, like, that's a really fucking good move. That's like transformative and puts you all in. And like, honestly, I was having this argument with Giancarlo in the chat about like sacrificing flexibility for a star player like Oladipo.
But what's the flexibility?
You don't have any.
You literally don't have
so
a max
much flexibility. This offseason and the roster got worse. Like, at a certain point, you put your chips in, and then if you want a better player, you go get that better player. It doesn't matter if you have flexibility or not. You just we had a Hassan on the roster when we got Jimmy Butler, and they got rid of Hassan like that. Like, It doesn't fucking matter.
You don't have a max slot available this offseason. I think everyone needs to get the fuck over that shit. Like, people say keep waiting for the offseason. You don't have a max slot available anymore. So I agree that they're like, don't make like what Frankie was saying earlier. I think it was Frankie. I'm drunk. I can't remember. Somebody was saying earlier that there's only like 2 or 3 years of James Harden's prime left, right? So you don't. Oh, Moose did it.
Frankie keeps getting credit for my shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, fuck you, Frankie. Drip drop. I'll take a swig.
As long as you don't credit me for drip drop, I'll never take credit for that.
Never.
So this season, making that trade and mortgaging your future for a guy like James Harden, where this season is trash. So now you only have like 1.5, 2 years left of James Harden after this. Doesn't make sense. But guys like Victor Oladipo, Bradley Beal, PJ Tucker's older, but he fits a role. When you're talking about younger guys, I do think the Heat need to make a move. And if they can't, I understand it. Like, if the price is too high, like if the asking price for Victor Oladipo is Hero and Robinson, the price is too high. But if you can move one of those guys and get a guy like Vic and PJ in, I think it's a kind of move that you do because it can pay dividends going forward, right? And I think Victor Oladipo will re-sign here. And I'm not sure how bird rights and all that shit stack up, but he's the kind of guy you want to bring in and hopefully get him in under the cap and then re-sign him to where you can give him a big contract and it's you can still do it with and maintain some kind of flexibility.
And he wants to be there. People don't talk about the fact that when someone wants to be there, they give you everything.
That's a great point.
And they may be willing to take a little bit less than what it would typically. Then they would, I don't really want to be here. So now you're gonna pay me. Like, if I have the desire to be in this place, I'm gonna make the thing. I'm gonna do what I need to do to make the thing work. We have not seen Brad do anything to make the shit work on our end to indicate that he wants to be here. He didn't have to sign the extension. He didn't have to swear his loyalty to John, especially when John dipped. He could have dipped, and he wouldn't have been wrong for it. Like, I don't know. I think Vic and PJ is the move. It's cheaper and it solves both of the issues that are currently present.
Look at all the shit that Jimmy Butler got in Minnesota, even in Philly, about, locker room shit. Man, as soon as he went to the place that he actually wanted to play in, which was really, truly the first time that he chose a landing spot. Now we're talking, we need him every fucking game. So, like, I mean, that carries a lot of weight. So a guy like Depot, a guy like Beal too. I mean, they are clearly people who want to be here. So we will unlock their best in this city and with this team. Like, there's no question.
Absolutely. And when you want to be somewhere,
like
you guys were saying, you're going to work harder. But especially here in this culture, when you know what you're signing up for and you still want to be here, that's a dog. And we want those.
When you're signing up for the work harder, you're going to work harder than the work harder.
Yeah.
It's also a talent thing, though. Like, you look at our guards right now, none of them can play defense. And Spo is one of the best defensive coaches in the league, if not the best. And, like, you get Victor Oladipo, Bam. Okay. Victor Oladipo, Bam, and Jimmy Butler, like, wreaking havoc in the passing lanes. Like, that's a nightmare for opposing offenses.
No,
and right now, like, our team's getting embarrassed a little bit. Yeah, and Tucker and KZ and Precious.
I say my package is you keep either one of Tyler and Duncan and either one of Precious and KZ.
I'm giving Duncan right now. You can have Duncan right now. You want to pay him $20 million next year?
That's the problem with Duncan is that you're gonna have to pay him next year.
Exactly. Okay, cool. He can have Duncan.
So if he can headline a package,
give it Duncan, Kelly, Andre. Give all of the things on the margin until they force you to come into the meat of the deal.
Yes. That's how you do it. Duncan headlines it. Listen, yo, bro can shoot.
Come on, you make him shoot. We made him shoot. Y'all can make him shoot.
Now I love Duncan. He had a dunk this game. I was very happy for him. Does Duncan turn into Ellington as soon as he leaves?
What's that?
No, he'll be good.
He'll be all right.
He'll still be really good.
But it's also not our concern.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying.
We coached the best out of him. We gave you what we made do. You make it do.
It wasn't me. It was you.
It was you.
I
gave you all I could.
Right?
I know the girls disagree with me, but I moved Precious before I moved Duncan.
Girls.
The women?
I really like
women. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I got
he's telling Eric Reed right now. What's up?
Drip drop to Franky.
I deserve that.
What we have seen from Precious, I don't want Precious going anywhere, man.
No, I don't.
And I don't want Duncan going anywhere either. That dude is so fucking.
Oh damn!
Such an amazing shooter. He's an amazing shooter, and he's a good defender. He's good enough considering his like offensive output.
He's big enough. He has the size to maybe get better as a defender.
But
you can make the argument. You can make the argument that okay, like he's gonna demand like a huge contract. I get that, even though I think he needs to be like, listen, you be nothing except for the system.
Exactly. If you want to be here, you'll make it.
Do that because I wouldn't do that.
I agree. I agree with you.
And you can't expect him to do that. This is going to be his one shot.
I cannot. You're right. But Precious.
You can't give up Precious.
I'm not giving up Precious.
You can't give rid of Precious.
That's a rookie deal.
But you gotta give up none. You gotta give up Duncan. You can't. They're gonna take a package held by the Dark Knight. That ain't leaving no package.
None and Tyler. Give them None and Tyler.
Excuse me, who?
Drip
drop. Drip drop.
No, you're giving up Duncan.
I don't care. I don't.
Drip drop.
But Alf was gone. We killed Alf.
I don't think Duncan would highlight a package. I think like Duncan would finish the package.
For Oladipo?
No.
Yeah, because Duncan's got to get paid next year. That's the thing.
Well, like you can't. I'm not giving up Tyler for maybe a rental.
No, I'm not giving up
expirings too. So I think he's valuable in that regard.
I give up Precious because he's the backup big. You're not gonna be playing him with Bam.
But you can, and now you're asking Bam to do the same thing. But now you're asking Bam to do the same thing you're asking Jimmy to do, to carry the whole load at his position. Why not have a Precious that can come and relieve him, and they can play well. They can play together.
But they haven't.
I think the larger conversation is kind of that, like, we're talking about all of these really good young players, and they keep appearing. Like, we have KZ and Gabe Vincent just appeared out of the ether like this week. That's the thing about the Heat, is they have this incredible scouting department, this incredible developmental department. So at a certain point, you kind of just have to trust that the Heat are going to keep materializing these guys and be like a little less. Like, I get it. I'm attached to all of these guys. I don't want to trade any of them. But, like, at the end of the day, you got to, like, just kind of let them go and realize that, like, the Heat have an infrastructure that is just generating these guys.
No, I agree. But I'm saying you're not guaranteed to re-sign Victor. So there's no way I'm giving up Tyler in that deal. Like if Bradley Beal said, "Oh, I want to come," all right, Tyler, I'm helping you pack. But like you can't give up Tyler for Victor Oladipo.
No, and in that sense, I totally agree with you, Tiffany. Like I totally agree with you in that sense. But I also just need to hit you with a drip drop. So
Yo, where's Alf?
Tiff, are you saying you can't give up Tyler for Vic straight up? Or like
straight up. Well, here's the thing, Siobhan. I can't give up Tyler for Vic if I don't have the guarantee he's re-signing. That's one.
But let's say
we don't
know.
But you know Vic is
resigning. You can't say he is because guess what? He could come to the Heat, ball out, and somebody could be like, "Oh, I got this."
If he balls out, the Heat are going to pay him. We got the bird rights.
So y'all really want to give up Tyler?
I don't.
Or maybe a rental.
No. I agree with you. I'm just saying that, like, if you trade for him, you're going to re-sign him. We know that.
They don't make the trade unless they have some kind of commitment.
Yeah, you got to have
exactly.
I'm saying you can't just say, all right, straight up, bye-bye, and you don't have a commitment from Victor Oladipo.
Listen, Vic, but I just don't think there's a real question there, right? Am I crazy? Like Vic was playing really well this season. So well that we're like, well, shit, he's off the table. So, and he's one that we knew wanted to play here.
Yeah.
And if he wanted to get paid, he could have just stayed where he was. Like, he wants to win. I think that's the question. Like,
listen, Bradley Beal says he wants to win, and the Wizards are shit.
I don't believe he wants to win.
But we've anyone can tell you anything. Anyone can say anything to the media. It doesn't matter.
He said he wanted to win, and then he signed a massive deal.
That's what I'm saying.
Wizards.
We've seen Brad's actions pan out to not actually wanting to win. Right. We have not seen actually Vic, I don't know, get the chance to actually come to us.
Right.
Yeah, but
he's begging for it.
Yeah, but he did. But he could have signed for a lot more money in Indiana.
Oh.
Vic.
Right, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So his actions seem to line up more with actually wanting to be here than Brad, who's giving a lot of lip service but doing everything antithetical to actually getting here.
I fully agree.
My thing is we've consistently been about flexibility since LeBron left. We've been flexibility for Kevin Durant, flexibility for Gordon Hayward, flexibility for this guy, flexibility for Giannis. All these guys didn't want to come here. Like, when are we going to focus on just building a team and making it really feasible for guys to come here?
I mean, they have.
I mean, last year was a pretty good example of that.
No, I mean, they have, and this is the result. Like, right. you have a lot of guys that you make good. They're not great. You know, they're you max. The problem is you keep maximizing the talents of these guys. And what happens is when you maximize their talent and you hold on to them for too long, Kendrick Nunn, for example, is the kind of guy they start to get exposed because they're not as good as you've made them out to be.
They are. We gotta stop letting.
Like you did it to Dion Waiters, James Johnson. Like the Heat need to start cutting these guys loose at their peak.
On the ascent, on the ascension. Start cutting dudes right
Kendrick
before the peak.
Kendrick Nunn is like that. Kendrick Nunn is like that stock that you buy that's like really low and like it gets really fucking high and you're like, holy fucking shit, I can't believe that. And then it dips a little bit and you're like, well, shit, he was really high. And then it keeps dropping and you're like, fuck.
And then you have to fucking you sell them for pennies on the dollar.
Exactly. Like, I mean, honestly, they should have moved Nunn a long time ago, but they didn't.
The Heat don't sell high.
But and also just to give the Heat a little bit of credit, they were going to trade Nunn if they could get back Gallinari. Let's not forget that deal fell apart there. So he was in that deal. Like the Heat were going to move him and trade him when they had the chance. The deal just fell apart, and then so did his season.
I didn't want that deal anyway.
So that needs to mean that he's included in whatever other deal too.
I need to address something. Everyone says I want to go vomit. No, I actually went to go refill my drink and get more.
So you're ready for a drip drop.
And get more shot juice. Drip drop.
Drip drop.
Oh, I can't make my voice that high. All right, and this is the point that Tiffany was making with Duncan, right here from Curtis Hero. You're spelled wrong. You're forgetting Duncan is, I'm sorry to be grammar police. You're forgetting Duncan is going to cost at least $20 million a year. Hero on a rookie deal. So maybe Duncan has bigger impact now, but financials don't make sense if you also want to re-up Depot. You can have a Depot, Hero, Jimmy, Bam core into the future. And as much as I love Duncan, I honestly think Duncan is a more impactful player than Tyler Hero is right now. I don't know if he will be
now.
Yeah, 2 years down the line, I don't think so. But honestly, Duncan is and I did the eye test the other day. Duncan is so good this year. Not only offensively, not only when he's scoring, he is passing the ball, he's making plays, he's defending, and he's the help defense from Duncan has been superb this year. Like, he is the guy that is helping smaller forwards or Kelly Olynyk, for that sake, not get exposed completely. He's cheating off of his man a lot and recovering very quickly. Duncan has been great, and I love Duncan Robinson. But if you have to pay him $20 million next year, and he has to be your third best player, and if he is your third best player, are you winning a championship?
No.
I think it's more about fit, too. Like, I don't think long-term it's the best move to have Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson as, like, two of your top 5 guys, because I think Duncan has improved a lot on defense, but, like, you are giving up a lot there. Like, I don't think Hero is ever going to be a defender that you can count on. And I don't think Duncan's ever going to, like, you know, get past just being passable. And, like, if you want to create, like, the defensive juggernaut that I think Spo likes to create, you can't have those guys playing top 5 minutes together.
You have too many minus defenders on the court at any given time.
Yeah.
And all of their weaknesses compound at the same time, especially if you're playing them all at the same time, which is why one of them has to be gone.
Yeah, and we keep wondering why teams are setting records from the 3-point line against us. It's not luck.
It's not luck. It's it's ability. It's talent. It's
there's an ability. Like Duncan has done well cheating and then getting back, but he's still not, a super athletic, crazy defender. So what's happening is you have a lot of guys who are trying to cheat to help the paint, and the Heat have actually, without a big man, been one of the best teams defending the paint in the league. But I think part of that is because the perimeter is so fucking open. So teams are like, well, fuck layups. Motherfuckers out here wide open from 3. Look at Jeremy Grant tonight, who was a good 3-point shooter, but motherfucker looked like Reggie Miller tonight.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard for us to defend the paint and get back in time because we don't have any real bigs. PJ Tucker would help, and we don't have any real perimeter defenders. Victor Oladipo would help. So I understand why guys like Jack are hyping that trade up, because honestly, it's the right move for the Heat, in my opinion.
But like with Tyler Hero, I feel like a lot of people are salivating over like, oh man, Tyler Hero, like finally we got someone that's like a Devin Booker type, like someone who like can fucking take the ball and like score a ton and all this. And man, I just don't think that like Devin, like to back up on Devin Booker is a really good player. I like Devin Booker a lot, but also let's not forget that Suns team with Devin Booker was complete dog shit. Okay.
Yes.
That was not like a great Sun. He didn't make that team better. He made Devin Booker look fucking awesome. But like that is not necessarily the type of player. I'm not saying that like Tyler Hero's like ceiling isn't high and he could be really good, but like that's not necessarily the type of player that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the type of player that the Miami Heat ultimately think he's gonna, or at least that he should end up being. They always said you could be better than Devin Booker. And I do think that is, some of that is telling him so that he puts in the work, but I think some of that is real. I'm not saying he's going to end up being this player, but for me, the model is Klay Thompson. And Klay Thompson is a two-way player. Is he going to reach that? I'm not saying that's the case.
That ain't the model. That ain't the model.
That can't be Tyler's model.
No, that can't be Tyler's model because he will never in his life be the defender Klay Thompson
He does not have the size.
But he does need to get that catch and shoot game back. Like he's been kind of struggling as a catch and shoot player, and that's partially because he's that point guard. But like that's the key.
I don't think they want to keep him. I don't think they're going to keep him at all.
Tyler, no. I think they're going to keep him.
They're waiting for They're waiting for the opportune time to like snatch in on Beal. Like I feel like that's their first, like that's the first guy they want, and that's who they're holding him for.
I think it is the first guy they want.
That's why they didn't get Jimmy.
I don't think that's the move that they should make, though. I think that is the first guy they want. I don't know that that's the first move.
I can tell you for a fact that after Giannis signed his extension,
Beal. Absolutely,
Bradley Beal is their number one target, and I can tell you that for a motherfucking fact.
That's why they kept him from a James Harden trade, because they want Beal.
I get it, but you still get more out of a Vic and PJ duo.
The timeline is either way with Bill or with those two. The timeline for Jimmy is now.
Yes.
Really? That's true.
Not 5 years from now when Hero actually can play defense.
You know what? Chris Cody makes a great point. Let's talk more drinking. Drip drive.
Everyone do one because we got to catch up.
I think also with the guys like Jimmy and Bam, again, like I think you waste what makes them so great by having guys like Hero and Duncan sharing a court. Like you have two all-world defenders. Like Bam is a special defensive talent, and Jimmy is one of the most special defensive talents I've ever seen in my life. And it's like you're giving them so much extra ground to make up for the other guys. Like, give them a third defensive, like, a defensive star like Oladipo. And then, like, everybody gets to do their things and excel, and not excel, like, to make up for other guys who, like, are underperforming.
I'm going to bring up a name that is poison in Heat Twitter lore, but there was a game last year against the Toronto Raptors, and they closed with a lineup of Justice Winslow, Bam Adebayo, and Jimmy Butler, and it was the most ridiculous defensive, like 3-4 minutes I've ever seen. Like the Raptors were in fucking jail. When you had those three guys out there, the Heat don't have a lineup right now that can match that intensity. Because the closest thing they have right now is either Iggy or Avery filling that Justice role. And neither of those guys have the defensive. They don't have the athleticism that Justice had at that time. And they also don't have the ball handling skills. Right. Well, Bradley does to an extent, but what the Heat need is Tiff on the floor. But what the Heat need is a guy that can give them the Justice Winslow level defensive intensity and some ball handling and scoring on the other end to coincide with Jimmy and Bam. They just don't have that right now. And as much as I love Goran, as much as I love Tyler, Duncan, Iggy, Avery, they have a bunch of guys who can play, but they don't have a guy that, like Jack is saying, can complement the defensive intensity of those two. Because you can have three guys on the floor that are plus defenders, and then you could have a Duncan and Hero out there, or a Duncan and Goran. But it's really hard to do when you have a Kelly, Duncan, and Goran, and Bam and Jimmy. And that's a lot of defensive weight to put on two guys.
So my question is that by design? Because yes, it was the Detroit Pistons.
It's racist.
We have we've kept KZ around for so long. There has had to have been something that this front office has been seeing in them that we are not privy to seeing. And so in the snapshot that we got,
they're not giving us a chance to see it.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. So in the snapshot that we did get today, we got 4 for 4 from 3. We got just his space and his length in the gaps, helping recover, being able to guard up because he's long and has put weight on, but being able to guard down because he's kind of still smaller. Like, is that what you're saying that we haven't seen? Is that by design with them trying to stash KZ because they really, really think that this dude is something special, that he can be something that we just want to keep on? Because there's no other explanation as to why we have not just thrown this dude into whatever other, as a sweetener, into whatever other deal that has come about.
I think so.
But then is that something that Spo is saving to playoffs? Can we wait that long until playoffs? Like all of these conversations, all of these themes come to a head at the same point in this type of a season.
Well, Siobhan, to your point, I really hope that is the case, that they're like trying to hold him out and save him so he doesn't get caught up in a trade, and two, to kind of surprise teams. But we were saying we don't have the luxury of time right now. This has been the most baffling thing of the season for me. We saw in the preseason the difference of this team when you're playing KZ. We need that length on defense. It's insane how different this team is defensively when he's out there. If we see it, God, we know Spo season. What the hell is going on there? Is he not grabbing rebounds in practice or some shit? Like, what the hell?
I want that 3-man lineup so bad. I want KZ, Bam, and Precious on the floor at some point in this season so bad.
Thank you, PK Viking 30, for subscribing with Prime.
PK Viking, I'm gonna hit you with a drip drop.
I can't make my voice.
Also, I would love to get Justice back for many reasons, even though he hasn't played since he was here. But whatever, that's besides the point. But I would love to get Justice back to see Eric Reed totally mix up Justice and Precious.
That's racist.
Oh no,
that's racist.
As a bitch.
Hey, did you guys notice that Duncan Robinson is almost the same height as Precious?
Yeah.
So is Precious doesn't jump. It's because Precious won't jump. Tell him, Tiff.
He doesn't jump.
No.
But to echo what you guys are saying in the chat, Justice would be fucking awesome on this team. If he
Oh my God, could you imagine?
Well, that's what was happening when they didn't have Jimmy in the lineup. Is they were still winning games because Justice was healthy and he could play point guard, and they just don't have that presence anymore. And I'm the biggest Justice Winslow fan in the world, bar none. I mean, I get it.
You,
Jack. Not healthy.
Leave you, Jack. I'm changing
He's not
my
healthy.
name.
I was gonna say he hasn't played this year, right?
Yeah.
No, there is a reason they moved on from him, and I don't think they're not regretting the decision to trade him. No. I do think it's kind of fucked up that they traded all of these guys and then kept the oldest one. They only kept Iguodala. And it's at least keep Solomon Hill. What the fuck? That's what really pissed me off about this offseason. Is you give up your young guys and
guys, come
for
on,
this really short-term rental.
Listen, man.
We re-signed Myers Leonard, man.
It was originally
looked like what if Justice was fucking kept in a dungeon for a year. He was not it. Let's stop.
I was calling him Puffy Justice.
RJ Barrett's uncle.
But you made the trade for a reason. Right. And I think it's kind of annoying that you only keep Iguodala, who Iguodala is one of my favorite NBA players ever, but he is senile. He is Joe Biden old. He's rough out there.
Solomon Hill looks like the one that Solomon Hill looks like the one that Harriet Tubman sent back and said, "You ain't gonna make it."
Would you rather have Solomon Hill?
She said, I can't free you till you realize
I can't help you.
Listen, I can't help you. Got to comb your hair first.
You know you in bondage.
All right.
I'd rather have Solomon Hill.
Twisted Tapioca paid for this one. Let's put this up.
Go away.
Would you rather have Solomon Hill than Mo Harkless? I think that's the real question, right?
Read this question. Read this question.
Okay, hold on. Let me read it for the audio.
I'm not reading
it. If a chicken company had to sponsor MLK Day, gun to your head, who you choosing?
I'm choosing Drip Trap.
Now it's time for tonight's bucket chart, brought to you by your hometown KFC.
I used to say Popeyes, but not after they put that lady on with that fake ass New Orleans accent. You want some of this chicken, baby? Man, shut the fuck up. With churches, at least churches always come correct. The chicken is trash, but they've never first of all, they never acted like a white man from the South invented fucking spices and shit and fucking Crotty. Colonel Sanders is the first John Crotty. First of all, pretending he invented some shit. Yes, that's the first fucking Colonel Sanders. So fuck KFC, and then Popeyes was on point. until they fucking put that fake Louisiana lady. You want some of this honey biscuit?
I don't want nothing chicken from Burger King since that whole Mary J. Blige shit had her singing with soul about the chicken on the commercial. None from them.
Oh, and then my God, I wish Brass had the picture of the fucking Jerry Rice with the helmet when he was eating the fucking chicken wing. That's a Popeyes ad. Fuck Popeyes.
Popeyes got black people singing about chicken. I hate the new Popeyes commercials.
Love that chicken. Fuck you. No. It's all right.
Banger,
we like
though.
the
that
chicken
song
from
is a
Popeyes.
banger, though. Song's a banger.
Moose.
That chicken's at Popeyes.
Drip drop, Moose.
I'm gonna hit you with
Drip
a
drop,
drip
Moose.
I'm fucked up.
That motherfucker walked to his kitchen 3 steps away.
It's my kitchen and my living room. Fuck you.
Oh my God.
No.
Popeyes is canceled forever for this shit.
What the fuck is this?
That's a real ass ad.
I've actually never seen this. What the fuck?
That's Jerry motherfucking Rice, the greatest
What
football
is
What is this?
with a fried chicken eating helmet on.
Did the advertising executive fucking have CTE?
Is this real? No, time out.
That is dead ass real.
He set us back 100 years.
I swear I've never seen that. That is crazy.
I've seen a lot of shit. I know a lot of stuff. I've never seen this a day in my life.
That's real.
Hell yeah. That's Jerry Rice cooning ass out here.
What was Samuel Jackson's name in the Django? What was that? Who was his name?
I don't know, but that was my before I would reveal my face. That was my avatar for like 3 years.
What is that?
I just want to say, like, apropos of nothing, completely unrelated to what we just saw. I've always said Randy Moss is the greatest wide receiver of all time.
Cause he black.
He never wore no chicken eating helmet.
What is
Can you buy those?
Jack,
it's not a. Look,
Jack is like, I'm not trying to be racist.
I would buy one. I would buy one. I like that he's wearing the chin pad though, like that he's gonna hurt himself.
Safety first.
Oh man, that is racist. Yes, Eric the Great, that is super racist. But can y'all give me a Church's ad that was racist?
Ooh.
Now their chicken may be trash.
It is trash,
but they've never been racist.
For me.
Why they in churches and I only see them in the hood?
Exactly, they represent. Because that shit ain't chicken, that's rat meat. But
so why is it only in the hood? It's my point.
I'm saying I went to an all-white elementary school. It was like me and one other black girl, and we had like this picnic, and they brought in Church's, and that's the only time I've ever had Church's chicken in my life.
I've never had Church's.
That's racial.
And it wasn't even for like Black History Month because they didn't exist back then. They just were like, we're gonna bring in Church's. I guess I don't know, but props to Church's for never doing a racist chicken eating football helmet ad.
Drip you know what the Church's drip drop. Fuck it.
Drip drop for Church's. This is gonna be like 5 reasons to drink where I fall asleep on a broadcast.
This is fantastic.
I've done this shit a number of times on 5 reasons to drink.
Okay, Alf, you're here now.
We're all
That's
here.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
You here now too, motherfucker?
You pulled the Jerry Maguire bullshit. Who's coming with me?
And you the only one that stood up.
Clutch Adam is in the chat. We got spies in the
Oh, watch out for Clutch Adam.
You know what? I'm gonna do this one time for Clutch Adam. Drip drop.
Drip drop.
I know he's a fan.
Shout out to Clutch Adam.
Oh, he got jokes.
Good people.
Look, hey, wait. He got jokes.
Who?
Do they take pictures of y'all for the school diversity?
You know what I hate about Clutch Adam? He looks as white as Jack, but he's African and black, and I don't like that shit. He can play. You playing both sides of the fence, motherfucker.
I'm gonna hold myself, and I like Clutch, but I'll hold myself.
Love you, Clutch.
Love you. Good day, sir.
Hey, when Blake hit the floor tonight, I think Karate was like a little conflicted. He was.
He was. He wanted to be happy and sad at the same time.
Karate was like, we call that a mulatto.
We'd like to talk about our new sponsor, Pollo Tropical.
Y'all know Blake is half Haitian?
Polo Tropical.
Palo Tropical. Y'all know Blake is half Haitian? He can speak Creole and all. I don't know if y'all knew that.
He speak a lot of shit.
Blake is from the Caribbean. His father is. I don't know where he got the last name Griffin from. That ain't a Haitian last name. Neither is mine.
Again on Monday?
Hey, we played the Pistons again on Martin Luther King Day?
Oh, damn.
Hey, do the Heat win the rematch Monday or do they lose and make a trade?
Is Jimmy playing?
Who knows? If he has any respect for Dr. Martin Luther King,
he'll show up.
The King, come on.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
The King.
I'm not going to do it here, but I went off on Martin Luther King the other day. I got some Martin Luther King takes that'll probably get me canceled, but I
You probably did it in his Riley voice.
Huh?
You did it in your Riley voice.
I did it in my regular ass voice. My
Riley said, "Fuck your shoes, fuck this house." My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga.
All right, I'm gonna grab a drink.
You ain't got far to go, motherfucker.
Yeah, 2 shots for every fucking sub. I'm wondering why we're going double overtime tonight.
Yeah, I love the fact that Moose can fucking make shots from his desk in his kitchen.
Fuck you! I'm in my bathroom right now.
Moose lives in a walk-in closet.
Moose bathroom 3 feet away.
Moose
Ethan
whole house.
said Jimmy is out for probably another week.
Moose, your whole house shouldn't fit in your Zoom shot.
No,
Ethan's gonna put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I got a kitchen. I got
Moose,
a sofa.
What's your
A
dog's
bed
name?
right here.
What's your dog's name?
Melody.
Melody.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Let me tell you
Chris
guys a little
Cody
bit about my
is
life.
in.
I'm a little disappointed it's not drip drop.
Oh,
Hit it with a drip drop. No, but
Chris Cody is
middle name
talking
is
so
Wade.
much shit in my fucking text messages. I'm gonna tell him to fucking come on. Fuck it. How much longer are we going for?
I'm here for
Yeah,
Oh man,
I got
show.
literally 2% left. I need to plug in if we're gonna keep going.
I'm here
Plug
for
in.
Bitch, the wall is right next to you.
It's right there.
Yeah,
All the walls are right next
I
to
only
you.
got one plug and like 12 things in here. Chill.
That's not up to
Fucking life.
code. You need to
No, it's
confirm
not.
your landlord.
Plug should be right next to your ankle.
He got a power strip for his entire house.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Moose.
I love Moose so much.
When Moose can grab a drink, take a shower, and make his bed all within 5 steps. Shit, yeah. Look at him. Look, you saw his hand reach over.
5 reasons to get another apartment.
That's the wrong company.
That's the wrong number.
Alf is just talking big because he came on the pregame show just to show off his beautiful, like high as fuck dog and his like wonderful interior design. He's got a wonderful rug. I really love his place. He's got a couch with lights on it.
Not for
That's
nothing.
really
Jack, if you were a dog, it would be Alf's dog.
Yeah, I fucking
For real.
wish. That is a beautiful dog.
The king.
That dog.
Or queen,
Dude.
whatever.
That dog came from the Humane Society for the motherfucking free. That rug was actually full of mold at my job, and I got it cleaned, and I got that shit for free too. So I'm balling on a budget over here. So remember, the painting on my wall is from Paint and Sip. I did that. It's fucking terrible.
What's this mean?
I paid for that. The map of the Earth. I paid that for that one.
Just get your refund for the Earth.
That shit
you need
is
a map
dope.
of the Earth. You don't have a phone.
This shit is sports.
It was
Internet's
so
free.
good. It was nice. I liked it.
I'm saying the Earth is fucking scorched. You don't need a map. You ain't going nowhere.
I like globes and maps. I'm big on them.
With your U.S. passport, where are you fucking traveling?
I used to travel. Fuck COVID. Fucked that up.
Oh, this has been fantastic.
Siobhan just over here.
I don't think Alex knows he's muted.
I'm so fucked up.
Yeah, we could.
Oh shit! Speaking of which, I gotta plug in my shit.
I've been telling y'all, go get the charges, man.
Props to Moose. Moose got a PS5 today, and he's been spending an hour and a half on the stream with us and not fucking around with his PS5. So props to him.
I'm dying for this shit to end.
Franky bailed. Okay, if there's over 90 people still watching, I'll keep going. Otherwise,
let's keep going. What if I tell another 10 people to come?
Shit, we're at 125.
Oh,
I
125 people?
I love how no one's like subscribed to us for like 20 minutes now because they're watching the stream and they're going, no, they've had enough.
They think we've had enough drip drops.
Fucking A. Oh, I already have one poured.
We have like 100 still left to do. Shit.
I told Chris Cody, come on. He just out over here just talking shit about Justice Winslow takes. All right, I gotta go.
Whoa. I actually saying about Justice.
He's like, I can't believe we're doing Justice Winslow.
Justice not better than KZ.
No.
Okay.
All I'm saying is, I wasn't even saying that we need Justice Winslow back because the motherfucker is more injured than anybody. I gotta plug my fucking laptop in. I'm just saying that he was the kind of guy we could use.
Yes, very.
Eric the Great is the fucking GOAT, man. But like also trying to murder us. He gifted another 2 tier 1 subs to Heat 3 times and G Padrono 6. So this is like what, like at least 7 gift subs.
I feel like
someone asked one more question. I'll throw that question up. While that's up, I'm gonna go get another drink. All right.
Bring out the basketball hoop,
man.
All right, Jack. Well, you're used to hosting a pregame show, so I'll try to give you another question. Who's got a question? Who's got a question? Anybody? This is going. Okay. This is really long. I'm going to throw this up just because they spend so much time fucking typing it.
Okay, I'll read. Okay, understanding our team is being held back from COVID, and it might be messing up our dynamic. But if this continues for the rest of the season, and we have to keep alternating, man, you need a fucking editor. Keep alternating with starters and bench players. Do you guys find this to be an issue moving forward with our performance and holding into games moving forward? Wow, this is verbose.
Yes, it is very verbose. It's a lot of words. Yes, it's going to be an issue unless it gets.
You got to be patient with us. We're deciphering this.
That's a fantastic question. I didn't even read it. Just the fact that he used so many words.
Yeah.
It's not. Because of COVID, are our issues going to remain or not? Do we need to make a change, or will they just keep being our same issues going forward?
Wait for us to upload the podcast. We said that in the first couple minutes. I don't remember what we said, so.
But yeah, it's a problem when you have a movement offense like Spo wants to run, and it's really complex, and you have to keep fucking with the chemistry to cycle guys in and out. One of the great things about last year's team is that they knew where each other were. The team moved seamlessly together, and they could play above their talent level because they have this beautiful motion offense. And you can't really build that kind of thing when you don't know who's playing from night to night.
Yeah, what you just said about them knowing where each other are, so there were high turnover games last year, right? Because they did a lot of overpassing, but they did that on their way to developing a beautiful offense, right? So you got to hope that that's part of what's happening this year, that all these errant passes, these bounce passes into the lane that are hitting people's knees and shit, like you have to hope that it is making a path for the same kind of offense that kind of took the league by storm that last season. But here's my problem, Jack. A lot of these guys throwing bullshit passes to each other played together in the bubble last year.
Yeah.
So what is the excuse when Bam can't get a fucking pass to Goran? Like Bam is one of the, and I love Bam, and like somebody was like, "Oh, it's only 8 games." Listen, I call a spade when I see it. I'm not going to say that Bam didn't deserve his max contract. I'm not one of these dumbass motherfuckers. But what I will say is that Bam's turnover issues are a really big problem. They're asking him to handle the ball more, and he's throwing the motherfucker away left and right.
For what it's worth, he commented on that in the post game. He did like call himself out a little bit about that. He said like if we had like 10 less turnovers, this is a completely different game and everything gets better. So you got to hope it gets figured out. But it is one of those things where Pat Riley kind of said, I want to run it back. I want to have continuity. This does not look like a team that has any continuity.
None.
Like, yeah, you didn't upgrade the talent. So it's kind of one of those things where like,
and you kept none.
It can't be a continuity type season when everyone else is elevating their caliber of talent while still also maintaining continuity. Yeah. You saying run it back is saying, I believe with the motherfuckers that I got right here that I can go up against whoever else and we're gonna be right back then that's not how this thing is panning out right now. And so I hear you, Jack. I hear everything that you're saying, but I still think that there is something that needs to be done.
Yeah.
Or this will be the most wasted season. Like right now, this is still maybe a wasted season that we can still maybe sneak up into and make a difference in. But if we don't, then this would just be a completely wasted money, wasted minutes on bodies, wasted year of Jimmy.
I can easily say this is the most wasted I've been this season for sure. Yeah.
But let's be real. Even if Miami came back and won the finals this season, with all the COVID shit happening, no one would count it.
No.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit. We got the ring.
I don't care what anyone has to say. They didn't count.
I'm saying best case scenario because they're all talking about the Heat. They're heating their Mickey Mouse finals. Meanwhile, no one's saying the shit about the Lakers.
That's so dumb. If I'm more mentally prepared to take on the hardships of the bubble, then why doesn't that just make me an overall better prepared organization than you are? I don't get it.
It's also this season's way less legitimate than last season because at least last season you had an even playing field. This season it's totally you're at the mercy of like contact tracing. Like all of a sudden the safety protocols could be like, oh, none of your players can play. In the bubble it was very even, like the bubble the degree that it's never been before is the ultimate level like equalizer.
The bubble was exactly. It was a great equalizer. There was no home court advantage. There was no your fans are louder than their fans. There was no officials being influenced by crowd noise. There was none of that. Ultimate equalizer. If your guys were nobody had COVID. If your guys were healthy and ready to play, you went out there and you played on a neutral court every single game. This is not that. This is an absolute joke. Like the fact that Jimmy Butler hasn't been able to play and Avery Bradley haven't been able to play the last 3 games, not because they have COVID, but because they talk too long to Washington Wizards players and like shit like that. Like it's just a joke. Like it's like, and then now these games, these last 3 losses count against the Heat, and now they're 3 games under 500, right? It's just, and not to mention, and now you're also talking about a Heat that had like an 8-game layoff. An 8-day layoff between seasons. Like it's such a fucking joke what the season is. And as much as we get mad and we harp on this and harp on that, and this guy's not playing well, that guy's not playing well, nigga, we out here fucking caping for Gabe Vincent. Like that's what this season is. Like we're wondering like why KZ Okpala isn't starting. KZ Okpala should be nowhere near the fucking starting lineup in a regular season. But it's all fucked up. The season is just all fucked up.
You're absolutely right, Alf. It's
I'm out here caping for fucking Strus over none.
We were clamoring for KZ minutes last season, Alf. What are you talking about?
No, okay.
This is some 2015 shit though, like standing for like Henry Walker and some bullshit. Like,
yeah, this is a finals team, and we're sitting here wondering why Strus isn't getting more minutes. Fuck, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is the dumbest season in memory. Like, I can't believe. Like, and honestly, this is the season that Miami Heat decided to put out fucking 20,000 hours of content a week, which might have been a mistake. Sorry, Christian. But honestly, we're having a fucking good time with it. So whatever.
Brian M just gave us 5 tier 1 gifted 5 tier 1 subs.
Fucking A. I can't.
That's kind of my fault. I kind of begged for it. I didn't mean like a physical fight.
Are you a man of your word, Jack?
I didn't say anything about a physical fight. We can have a vote on this, but like
maybe a verbal fight at least.
We're not even in the same country. I'm social distancing.
I've met Brian M. He'll fuck you up.
No, but not
somebody
even.
can DM me something, and I can start a beef. We can go from there. Brian M. Tell me
what did I miss? Who does he have to fight?
I don't know if we get into it.
I was here and I missed it.
Put the message on the like little under thing.
Wait, what was?
I don't even know where it was.
I'm confused. Siobhan just sat down with a force.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, I hit my. So I'm not. I don't want to rail against shortly built things, right? I'm 6 even. Everything is built for like really small people. And so I sat down and my knee hit my fucking table because it's built for people like at least 5 inches shorter than me. How tall are you, Tiff?
5'7".
Yeah, see, I'm 6 even. I sit down. I bump my knees at dinner tables all the time. Toilets are fucking low for no reason. Like, so yeah, I sat down with a vengeance because I hit my knee.
I'm 6 feet tall. It's not that bad.
But so are you properly proportioned, right? I'm like all legs.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm a lot of legs. So I sit down.
I'm mostly stomach at this point. My girl got a BMW. Every time I sit in that motherfucker, I feel like I'm crashing to the floor. She's like, why you sit down in my car so hard? Yes, this is me right now. Yeah. There's no layering involved. That's just
all natural.
I'm 6'5", guys. I just want to let you know I'm 6'5".
You're like I've met you. You're like 5'6".
Shut up. Okay. I'm not 5'6". Hold up.
Okay, you're like 5'10" at most.
Yeah,
I don't even think you're 5'10".
I think Alex should answer this question.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say
you have to read the question.
Okay, yes, I forgot. Audio medium, yes. I have a serious question. ...
Who has a serious question?
Legit Gamer 255. What are you doing? I'm trying to read this shit and you take it off. Where's my production here? All right. Why does Alex keep saying drip drop when he didn't play tonight? Does he this we could is this Gianni? Does he this we could have won with Hero playing?
Yeah, Alex, he didn't even play tonight.
I know. We discussed this before. This is why we changed up the rules for drip drop tonight, because he wasn't playing, and normally it's when I bring up drip drop talking about his game. So yes, the only reason that I keep saying the name is because we're trying to drink tonight, and I know that he didn't play. So I'm gonna hit you with a drip drop.
Yeah, fuck. I'm done. I just gotta take a swig.
Yeah, this is
fucking A. I don't know if this idea was. We can only do these on like Friday and Saturday night.
Exactly.
An hour more than a normal episode, dude.
Yeah, we usually start at 40 minutes. All right, if it's under 80 viewers, I'm gonna cut it.
We're at 103 right now. That's not happening for a while.
Where we at?
My phone's dead.
We're still over 100.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you guys are the real ones. Like, you're trying to kill us, but
we need
I appreciate
more questions. Give some more questions. Come on.
Questions.
Honestly, fuck this game. We don't need questions about the game or even the Heat. Just let's go.
Ask me about my personal life or something.
Alf, what's that other painting on your wall behind you? We got the globe. What's that other
This one?
It's like blue and yellow and orange or something?
That's from a paint and sip. I'm gonna get it. Hold on.
Did you paint that?
Wait, why you don't have me and Siobhan's work on your wall?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta know if Alf painted that.
Why y'all don't have our work hanging?
I'm moving this weekend. You guys got to send me some stuff to furnish my apartment with to put on the walls.
You going to Chicago, Jack?
I'll give all my heat beat money.
You going
I'm
to
be
Chicago?
in Dallas for the interim. Not immediately.
Yeah, let's see it.
I'm gonna be in Dallas for a little bit.
Fantastic. Oh, that
Did
looks so
you
good.
painted that, Alf?
I did.
You got to paint that shit for a Patreon sub, man.
That looks
good. Commissioned some paintings from Alf.
Yeah, it actually was like really bad compared to what it's supposed to look like. But I
did you paint that, or did your girl paint that?
I painted this. Hers is so much better. Oh my god.
Okay.
Alf, can you paint a bottle of Crown?
Huh? No, I can drink one. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all one of my girls' paintings. I'll be right back.
This is good content. I'm so glad we went an hour and 45 minutes.
Tiff, show us your photos. What's happening back there? Shit.
Oh man, we're gonna get to 80 real quick. Well, dropping out. What the fuck? Alex, I think his computer finally died.
Back.
Yeah, because I don't think
Jack, what time is it over there?
Oh, I mean it's 6:20 a.m.
Did you sleep? What'd you do?
Yeah, I slept. Also, my sleep schedule's super fucked up because I'm like basically on American time right now because I stopped working and I've been doing the pregame show and I also like I have job interviews and stuff. It's not interesting. I'm basically off Spanish time. What?
How long have you been there?
How long have I been there? Been here? I mean, I've been here for a total of like 2 years, but I was in America for a little bit during COVID. So.
Oh, that's good.
My girl painted this.
Wow.
Right.
That's dope.
That's fantastic.
She's very talented.
That is fantastic.
That is.
I gotta get a frame for it.
It looks like
Awesome.
like she should be named Black Diamond from Steven Universe.
This is good. Show us more artwork because we're losing viewers, so we can finally leave.
That's it.
There you go.
I'll give you a picture. Here's me and my girl in San Francisco by the Golden Gate Bridge.
Beautiful.
That's black love right there. In time for MLK Day. I fucked up, man.
Did you guys talk about the Kevin Porter
Also,
thing?
this is my Biggie Funko Pop that I keep on my desk.
Give me one more chance.
And Muhammad Ali, the two greatest black men that ever lived.
That's dope. I got a Biggie picture right here in my kitchen / living room.
And I also have a Sleepy Dwarf on my, because I used to fall asleep at work all the time. And my boss gave it to me.
I want to answer Twisted Tapioca's question because I'm the oldest member of Heatbeat. Like I've been here since before Brass and Alf. I will say this is my favorite year, as boring as the Heat have been, to be a part of Heatbeat. So if we're getting sentimental, I will say I really love the Heatbeat team this year, and I really like the Twitch stuff. It's been really fucking cool.
I'm glad the team is good because this Heat team is dog shit. I can't say that enough.
Yeah, I would not be participating
if we're being sentimental, feeling like the youngest member here, I feel super welcome. This feels great. I could be up here for however the fuck long. We had a terrible game, a terrible showing. I can do this every day. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. I mean, I've known I Can Be Your Hero, Christian, most of my life, so I've always felt like an outside member, I would always listen in and stuff, but definitely being the first year actually a part of it. It's been awesome, and I can't thank you guys enough for letting me feel like a regular rotation player and just welcome me in.
Tiffany, I'm gonna get sentimental with Tiffany. I brought Tiffany over from my 5 Reason days a long time ago. Long time time ago. But I will say I want to really thank the community around this show, around Miami Heat Beat. I love my time at 5 Reasons. Drip drop. Oh fuck! I just need to take a
Yeah,
swig.
that deserves it. A drip drop.
But being back at Miami Heat beat is like being fucking home, working with Brass after every fucking game. Like, y'all don't understand. Me and Brass are not just internet friends. Brass lives in New York. I live in Florida. But every time he comes down here, we hang out. I've been to his parents' house.
The last time I was at my parents' house, Alf was there for Christmas last year.
I think one of my favorite pictures in the world is from you guys in New Orleans.
I lost my connection.
What'd
you say, Brass?
I said the last time that I saw my parents at my house, you were there.
Okay.
This is a fucking great story.
I'll just say, because Brass can hear me, my favorite picture in the world is there's this picture that exists of their New Orleans trip that I
Oh my God.
And the New Orleans stories are wonderful, but like there's this wonderful picture of them and Alex Toledo. And they look like his parents. Like they're around a chair and he's sitting there.
Where his gay parents?
It's really beautiful. It really it looks like cute, like legitimately.
At the end of the day, we look at Alex as our son.
No, I didn't get to finish. John is a real friend of mine, and like working with him every day. The only person I brought over for 5 reasons that I poached was Tiffany, because I said, Tiffany, I need you to do this show every day. Tiffany was like, well, which Hangover Times am I on? I'm like, all of them. I'm like, when I say we have 3 open spots for Hangover Time, I'm like, after Tiffany, we have 3 open spots because Tiffany is my right hand. She has to be on. Siobhan, you've been fucking amazing. Thank you for coming through. I love you. You did well on LSO Sports the other day. I'm so happy that you killed it. You've joined our team. Moose, it's been great meeting you. Yeah. Like you joined Miami Heat beat after I left. I didn't really get to know you. I didn't know you very much, and all of a sudden you just been this fucking huge part of Hangover Time with your drip drop bullshit, and you've made it a fucking
drip drop.
The best part of it is nobody embraced drip drop until Hangover Time.
I love it.
Now we've made it a fucking drinking game.
Talking shit.
And Jack, the best thing about Jack, me and you have been doing Heat Beat for fucking like 7 years now. It feels,
and we yell at each other like once a month.
Oh my God. And we go in on each other, and it's mostly about politics, and we're both on the same side.
And we're both always agree. There's never been a point where we don't agree, but we still yell at each other. Like
eventually we agree, and then like we just different shades of agreeing.
Yeah.
I love you fucking to death, Jack. You're the fake Alf. The second Heat Beat I was ever on, this is I don't know how funny it is. It's funny to me. I had this whole rant because I realized early and often that G and Brian were going to talk like in-depth basketball shit, and they were going to start talking about Spain pick and roll and all kinds of shit I didn't give a fuck about. And I was like, the only way I'm going to survive is just going off on random tangents. And I don't know if you guys have followed me throughout my podcasting career. Random tangents is what I do. You know, RJ Barrett being a Negro League baseball player is one of my favorites. So the second show I was ever on, it was me, Jack, Brian, and Gianni. And I had this whole rant about white girls. And I was like, I don't understand how, like, I basically said the most racist shit ever. All white girls. I said all white girls look the same to me, right? I said they all look the same. I never understood, like, when I was in college, how one white guy would be like, oh, she's hot. And one white guy would be like, oh, no, she isn't. I'm like, yo, they all look the same. They wear free T-shirts from fucking 10K runs they did, and they roll up their fucking cheerleading shorts. They all look the same. And I'm like, they're all named Allie. They're all named Allie. And Jack was like, oh my God. And I was like, what? He's like, my girlfriend right now is named Allie. And I was like, boom, I told you.
Yeah.
And that's how me and Jack met. That was like 7 years ago when I said the most racist thing I've ever said on a podcast. And honestly, that's hard to do because I've said a lot of racist shit on podcasts. Oh my God, it's getting to that next stage. End the stream before y'all are banned for life.
It's all the drip drops. You know, the love starts to come out.
The love is flowing. All right, Brass, we're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah, I can't wait to edit this.
The sun's about to come up here, so
No edits.
All right, you edit it.
Cut
Man,
it
I
off.
got a brand new PlayStation 5 I'm trying to play with. Come on, let's
How do you have a How do you fit a PlayStation 5 in that apartment?
See, I can't afford a second bedroom, but God knows I'm gonna get my PlayStation 5.
That's that heat beat money.
I feel like
that heat beat stimulus package.
I feel like the electricity from the PS5 would like shut down your fridge. Like
he's got to take all the food out.
Yeah, I gotta decide which one I want to have. You know,
Yeah.
it helps though, like for munchies and shit. You know, so.
Motherfucker out here grilling all.
What game are you gonna play first? What's the first PS5 game you're playing?
Well, I only have 2 right now, and I heard that the NBA 2K takes like 3 hours to load. So
what are the first 2?
The other one I'm gonna play is the Spider-Man game.
You could have started loading it before this episode.
2. You gave me Spider-Man and what else?
Spider-Man and NBA 2K is what I got.
2K.
Yeah.
2K. I guess I gotta buy 2K now because we're gonna stream it on this Twitch channel. So
yeah, man, we got some fun stuff coming up. Some fun games. We're gonna do some Jackbox shit.
Oh, I can't wait for the Jackbox. And
stay tuned. Are we doing Among Us? Is that Among Us?
I'm down to do Among Us.
We should
get some listeners. If you subscribe to our Patreon, maybe you can play some games with us.
We should do like shitty 2K, like when me and Brass play each other.
Oh my God,
because we're so bad.
I'm down.
As long as Nikias isn't playing you guys, like nobody wants to watch a 60-point blowout. Like
no,
Nikias setting Spain pick and rolls in 2K. Like, you guys are just like throwing lobs from half court.
Brass and I play down to the wire because we're both so fucking bad.
Bad. It was bad. It was like the game you saw tonight. That was it.
No.
Except it was 2 heats. It was no Detroit.
Yeah, it was 2 heats.
Like what you said. Yeah, it was bad. It was fucking terrible. It was terrible. That I'm down for some Rocket League. Let's go.
Oh, I'm not. I can't even fucking figure out Rocket League. I'm so fucking old. I don't understand new video games. There's too many options. Things are moving too fucking quick. I like going in a straight line and jumping on turtles if they get in my way. Like that is my idea of a fucking video game. Now it's like, oh, you can enter this door or that door. Fucking choices and shit. Cause fuck out my face. Like it's too much. And you fucking need a fucking book to learn a video game. I sound old as fuck right now.
Yeah, like older than you are actually.
Yeah, I'm only 40, but honestly,
asked me after they went past Atari. That's what you sound like right now.
I'm like 65 in video game years. Like I stopped enjoying video games like in 1989. That's like my last real strong year of gaming. Alf, have you played Super Smash Brothers Melee? No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's a good game. We all love Super Smash Bros.
The last Mario I played was Super Mario Brothers Part 3. And then
that's a great one.
He had a raccoon tail.
Yeah.
We're at 87, by the way, so we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost at the end.
Yeah, we're really like kind of trying to.
There.
We're forcing you guys out.
Yeah, I've just to bore the rest of you. I've had every Nintendo console except for the 64. Actually, that was one that I didn't have.
The 64 was the first console.
Every other one, including Virtual Boy.
Oh, the blue
all of
them was so sexy. Oh, the
64.
64 was my introduction.
That was
the first video game console.
Yeah, it is the 2021 Miami Heat level of dog shit. That controller.
No, it's completely ridiculous. I still don't understand how I ever used it. It's like built for somebody who's not human. But you figure it out, and then you're like,
it felt perfect. Like it felt so good. Like
it's terrible. Like I'm with you on the GameCube controller.
The GameCube
controller is great. It fits like
that's a perfect controller.
Great.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alf.
I peaked at
We're
Super
doing
Nintendo.
Controller talk. That's how bad we want you guys to leave. We're doing controller talk right
seriously.
now. Not even video game talk.
But I'm here to talk video game. Listen, me and Jack will talk Broadway. I love Broadway too.
Yeah.
Jack, You like
You want to
Broadway?
talk Broadway? All right, no. Drip drop.
I will say I turned off because I hate listening to Karate and Eric Reed so much. I love Eric Reed, but like I can't listen to Karate.
Listen,
so I just
Eric
muted
Reed.
the game, and I was legitimately listening to Cabaret like in my headphones as I watched the game, and it was so much more pleasant than listening to Eric Crotty.
That makes sense. I will say, like, Karate deserves a lot of the slander, I think.
But
Eric Reed is a goddamn legend.
No, he's a hero.
He's falling the fuck off. He is.
Well, listen, he doesn't have anything to bounce off of. It's like when you have shitty guests on Hangover Time. It's like it's not really happening.
No,
but
he's been slipping for a few years. Let's be
sure.
honest.
Well, yeah, ever since Tony left. But I mean, listen.
Before Tony left,
I grew up.
He was bad before Tony left, but Tony was like so ridiculous that like you kind of didn't notice that Eric Reed didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Tony was like tank season before he left. I mean, and I like Tony, but I mean, I grew up watching Eric and Dr. Jack. Dr. Jack was the shit. That was the premium play-by-play shit. Was Eric and Jack.
The problem with Eric is like a lot of times he does the all black people look alike thing. And like, I mean, it could be Mo Harkless. God forbid he ever made a shot, and he'd be like Kendrick Nunn, and I'm like, bitch, they don't even look alike. Like, what are you doing?
Well, Eric did hit us with a Derek Robinson tonight, which was pretty epic.
He didn't give us Derek Robinson. Shit, the next time we play Atlanta, it's gonna be some shit.
Yo, what is that? What is that crazy stat? Did you drop that in the chat, Jack? That every NBA player that ended with Robinson has been a shooting guard.
I saw
Richardson.
Oh no, Richardson has been a shooting guard.
Every NBA player in history that has had the last name Richardson has been a shooting guard. That's fucking insane because you got Jason Richardson, Josh Richardson, Malachi.
Unbelievable.
I can't think of anyone.
That's
Derek Richardson.
That's absurd.
I know.
82. We're almost there.
Even Siobhan is like, Tiffany hasn't said anything in a minute. Tiffany, say something that'll get people to leave.
I'm gonna do one more drip drop. Like once we hit that threshold, let's do one more drip drop because I got a little bit left here. Twisted Tapioca is like no one fucking leave. So.
Yeah, Twisted Tapioca is a hero. That is like.
You know what? This one's for Twisted Tapioca because he's good people. Drip drop.
Twisted Tapioca and Eric the Great really tried to murder all of us tonight. It was really
well, that's on Alf.
Eric the Great's another good one. Don't forget him.
It feels like Alf low-key plays backgammon. I don't do anything physical. I think you guys understand.
Backgammon?
I gotta be honest.
Not physical.
I'm out.
I
get not physical.
Is backgammon not physical? Isn't that where you have the fucking
that's badminton. That's badminton.
Oh, I was thinking badminton. I thought it was the one with the shuttlecock.
Backgammon's like a little board game.
Backgammon I've never. How do you play that? Is that like bridge?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Really
it's less complicated than bridge. Yeah. Bridge is complicated. Someone explain how to play backgammon, and so we can lose viewers, so we can go home.
I'm gonna leave first.
You got like beads, and you got to get them to the end, and you're rolling dice. It's like the same way almost every game works.
Are they M beads? Are they called M beads?
The game sucks. I fucking hate backgammon.
Okay, how do you play mahjong?
You got matching pairs. You gotta make matching pairs with a bunch of other shit that doesn't match, and you gotta find the matching piece underneath all the other matching pieces.
Huh.
Okay.
I have something that will get everybody to leave. I've been playing this game. I learned during quarantine because I was playing chess for a while, and then I was like, I'm not very good at chess, and I kind of got bored with it. I've been playing this game Go. It's this Japanese game where you got like this grid and these beads, and you're like trying to surround the other beads, and then it's really fucking hard and impossible. And if you've seen the movie Knives Out, they play Go in the movie Knives Out, And they're all like, Ana de Armas is amazing at Go. But if you watch her play Go, she clearly doesn't understand the fucking rules. It's ridiculous. But
are we under 80?
We're
got
gonna
under 80.
That on stream.
You're welcome.
I see 80 on mine. Are we actually under 80?
They said we're under 80. I can't believe I could not imagine.
I just reloaded. It's 87.
Fuck, who came on?
Somebody kick
All the
out
Go
7
fans,
people.
all the fans from the Go community. They really love my Go talk.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to do, bro. We can't do that on here. I'm trying to get out of here.
Oh, know what it is? Yeah. Oh, Jack, talk about the latest book you've read.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Actually, it's really interesting. So I just read this book. I finished it today.
Drip drop.
I will see y'all.
It's called 53 Days. It's a detective novel. And this guy, very famous French writer, he who's like really big with like writing like puzzles and like linguistic constraints and stuff.
You're doing it. You're doing it. Keep going, baby.
He died like 12 chapters into writing it, and like 2 other writers from the same literary group as him, who I also love, like finished the book for him, like finished the rest of like the 16 chapters. And it was really like a fucking masterpiece if they had finished it. We're gaining listeners. This is not interesting. Like nobody likes hearing
keep going. It's going to work. It's going to work.
Yeah. So really, so how the novel is structured is you have like a detective novel within a detective novel within a detective novel. And like, it's all about like the different like linguistic puzzles that they have to solve. Yeah. How are people still listening?
Keep talking, Jack. Keep talking. You're doing it.
Jack, you want to talk Broadway shit, man? Let's go.
Okay. I will also say, if you guys want a book recommendation,
no, we don't.
I just read this. I think the chat will like this one. This is a history of the Bacardi family. So you got to get a history of Cuba, but through the lens of the history of the Bacardi family. So it's kind of cool. Know where your fucking liquor's coming from.
And if you want to know where your liquor's coming from, also check out where your hair is coming from and how do you shave it. And go to manscaped.com and enter the code MHB.
Is that a sponsor? We got...
I don't know. Clutch told me to do a Manscaped ad. And he was hoping.
I don't think... Okay.
He thought that would help.
All right.
I see it's not helping. People...
We're still at 89. I mean, you definitely shouldn't have been like 2 shots for every sub, and when we get to 80, that was just your math has been fucked tonight, Alf.
All right, if we don't get to 100, if we don't get to 100 viewers in the next 15 seconds, we're gonna end the stream.
Boom, ready, go.
Go. All right, we're counting down. 12, 13. I said 12, 13. 9, 8.
Wait, really?
7.
We're gonna call it after that?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
we got like 5 seconds. How many
guys left?
Where we at?
How many views?
3, 2,
We're at
1. One more drip drop.
Oh, we're at 79.
Woo!
Okay, hey, listen.
I see y'all Monday.
Monday at I don't know 6 or whatever after the game.
Monday.
Damn it, Brad.
All right.
Go.
No, I'm just telling them it's
Monday,
early Monday.
Monday, in honor of Martin Luther King Day, Light Skin Opinions is taking over Hangover Time. Maybe. I don't know. We might do it. Yeah, anyway. Light Skin Opinions is taking over Hangover Time with Tiffany and Siobhan. It's going to be all black cast. If you don't like it, you're racist and you storm the Capitol. Good night.
Bye.
I got to go walk my fucking dog before she pisses on my couch. Love you, motherfuckers.